Jessica, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make banana nut bread. So this recipe is pretty easy and can help you get rid of the ripe bananas that you have at your house without have to be wasting them. So the ingredients that you're going to need are going to be these ingredients. That it's going to be, as you can see, it's going to be a cup and a quart of flour. And then it's going to be a teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. Also, it's gonna be 2 large eggs. It's gonna be a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It's gonna be a half of a cup of butter. It has to be room temperature, otherwise it's gonna be a really grumpy mixture. It's gonna be also a cup of pecans. There's gonna be a cup of sugar, 3 ripe bananas that it's equal as 1 cup of ripe bananas already smashed and peeled. And it's also gonna be, but this is optional, it's gonna be the walnuts and some cinnamon. So it's pretty simple ingredients, and as you can see, it's pretty easy to make. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna grab what is the flour and the salt and the baking soda. We're gonna stir all this together on a separate bowl. Then after that, we're gonna mix what is the vanilla extract with the eggs. You want to mix the eggs with this. Make sure that it's incorporated in just as a kind of like a same liquid. Then after that, you're gonna grab your butter. You're gonna grab also your sugar. You're gonna mix this together to make kind of like a fluffy mixture. Now, it's up to you if you want to use a mixture. I don't like to use the mixture much because it's a lot of noise. Like I said, you have to try to get something fluffy. I'm gonna show you kind of like how you want it to. Just try to not have a lot of grumps. Like I said, it has to be room temperature, otherwise you're gonna be having a little bit of trouble with it. So as you can see, it's a little bit fluffy. So after that, what you're gonna do, you're gonna add your egg mixture into this. Now you can do it slowly or you can put it all together. Honestly, I like to do this by steps like I'm showing you, so it doesn't get grumpy at all. Because otherwise it does change what it is the flavor of the bread at the end. Because I already have tried to put everything just at once and it didn't taste good. Also, I want to clarify, if you're going to use bananas, the blacker the bananas are, the more sweet that is going to be the bread. So as you can see, everything is incorporated, pretty much not much crumbs. So that's pretty good. After that, we're going to add the bananas into this. Now it's a really good bread that goes what it is with coffee. You can eat it cold or you can eat it warm. It's really up to you. Honestly, I feel like putting a little bit of cinnamon and actually help it to go really well with what it is with the coffee. It's kind of like my breakfast to go whenever I have to go to work. So as you can see, not much grumps. Everything is going pretty smooth. And after that, the only thing that we have left is the flour mixture. So we're gonna add a little bit by little. Because otherwise, like I said, you are trying to avoid the crumbs. It's pretty hard to get rid of them at the end. So you can add the flour kind of like into like 3 parts. So it's way more easy for you to work with. And you can also add, like I said, the walnuts. The walnuts, I only use those for the top because it adds a little bit of texture to the mixture. So now we're gonna add all the pecans. It's 1 cup of pecans. You can put a little bit more. For me, it's a great kind of like a mixture to put on. So now that everything is incorporated together, we can put finally the cinnamon. Now for cinnamon, I usually put about 3 teaspoons of cinnamon. So it's pretty good. You have to preheat your oven for 350 degrees. And you will need probably, I like to put it on the a pant loaf that is 9 by 3 by 5. Those work pretty good. You're gonna put a little bit of butter and a little bit of flour. You can just spray it. It also works just spray it, but for me, it also, like most of the time, make it stick. So after that, you're just gonna pour your mixture into your pant loaf. Pretty quick, everything is going pretty smooth so far. So yeah, if you really like banana bread, I totally recommend this. Every time I make it for my family, I have said it before too. People always tell me that it's a pretty good bread. And just we can put just a little bit of dash of cinnamon if you like cinnamon. If not, like I said, it's totally optional. Then you can put your walnuts on top, just to make it give it a little bit more texture to the bread, and you will have something like this. So this is what you're trying to look for. You're gonna bake that for about 40 minutes. If you're gonna stick a little bit of fork or a toothpick to see if it is good, and you will end up with something like this. So thank you a lot for letting me show you how to make banana bread. So have a nice day, and thank you so much.